Welcome back to No U-Turn. We take this trip now from Srinagar to Pune, but we want to again emphasize the approach road to Srinagar. After Jozila Pass, you see this road. It is nothing short of the Bolivian death road. At places, if you see like there and there, the road is almost as broad as the car. This road will test both your guts and your nerve. And no matter how much a good driver you are, you have to keep your wits on the edge. There could be a landslide anytime, there could be a slip on the tires, and you don't have much room to negotiate. But as all good things come to an end, so did this road. And soon enough, we found ourselves on our good old tarmac. Srinagar was about at least 30 odd kilometers away. And even though it looks like the sun has just set, it takes a little longer in the mountains. So we reached our destination and it was a warm, cozy houseboat. Just look at the living room. The carpet, the woodwork, the sofas, all so intricately designed. Such a warm, cozy look, and that's all we needed after such a rugged day. This is the living room, and as we step into the dining room, you'll see a table that's neatly laid out, cutlery that reminds you as if you visited your grandmother's house. And overall, the warmth of the place was so inviting. We were just too happy to crash at this place. There in the aisle was the bedroom. Now this is what a houseboat looks like from the outside. All of these boats are parked next to each other, but mind you, they can move as well. And they do move these boats once in a while. And this is the famous Dal Lake. Serene, calm, beautiful, and the water is as if it's transparent. We went on a Shikara ride, and just about immediately, the other shopping Shikaras just came up next to us. They would sell anything from fruits to kebabs to jewelry to even beers. Now, if you reach Kashmir, you got to do the Kashmiri Kawa. And, as Reshma believes, shopping is a must. So Pashmina and woolen shawls, lots of them, huge variety. And we're almost done with our trip. It's time to head back. Our delays at Barlacha Pass and Changla Pass had thrown us off schedule. So we had to let go of the local sightseeing. So with mixed emotions, we started our journey back to Pune. As we headed out towards Jammu, we were trying to summarize in our head all that we've been through over the last few days. There was so much to recollect, so much to go through. It is a matter of pride and a huge privilege that we get access to such remote and beautiful places of India. These are parts that very, very few of us have even visited, let alone known or read of. And yet another marvel of engineering awaited us. As we headed into Jammu, the Chenani-NASHRI Tunnel, a recent feat by the BRO, 8 kilometers long, two-way tunnel, extremely well lit and very well maintained. And before you know it, what earlier used to take many, many hours to navigate this mountain is just a matter of 10 minutes, you're on the other side in Jammu. Isn't that amazing? And as we reach Jammu, this is the place of Vaishno Devi Mata. So, Katra, we crossed that as well. Heading down, next day, early morning breakfast was, as we all know, we are street foodies, so moong dal bhajia on the highway. Very, very delicious bhajia with some amazing chutney. And further down the road in Ludhiana, what we were long waiting for, authentic chole bhature. Man, just the smell and the look of this video brings it all back. It was such a delicious treat. Further down the road, we reached Karnal. As a child, I remember my father used to take us to this place, NDRI in Karnal, for some amazing milk treats. So I took Reshma down there because I wanted her to experience it firsthand. And she loved it. Strawberry flavored milk is all that we got, but it made our day. Throughout the trip, we've had buffaloes, cows, sheep, dogs cross the road, but never camels. This was such a beautiful sight. And check out the baby camel trying to just keep up with its mother. Very cute. Further down we reach Gujarat by nightfall, and who can resist a sizzling tawa pulav and pav bhaji, especially with the red hot chutney that they serve. There you go, tawa pulav and pav bhaji. Next morning we were on familiar roads in Gujarat, leading to more familiar roads in Maharashtra. And as you see, the rain clouds are already catching up, so we're expecting some rains on the way. We took a pit stop at Mumbai, South Indian dosa and vada. And yes, there we see the rain's already caught now. It's a happy sight. And not before long, we are on a very, very familiar route, which is the Mumbai-PUNE Expressway. As we were nearing home, we were recounting the contrast of culture, lifestyle, geographies that we had witnessed over the last few days. We had seen the flat terrain of Mumbai to the hilly terrain of Himachal. We had seen hot Gujarat to the cool Barlacha. We had seen Rajasthan's desert and we had seen the deserts of Ladakh. We had seen barren mountains and we had seen forests. We had seen places with huge population and places with no population at all. And all this enriching experience with so many countless memories gave us a smile on our face. And as we took some of the last kilometers home, we were glad that we took this trip. There we go, reaching the final 100 meters of our destination, home sweet home. And as we parked the car, we are so thankful that of our decision to make this trip. It was such a moving, enriching experience of our life. Next morning, the Scorpio is taken to a place where it's taken after each long trip. Deep pore cleansing. Yes, you heard that right. And after these guys are done with it, it looks as if it's ready to go any place all over again. So here's where I can put in a summary of the long-term ownership review of the new Scorpio. This SUV has been put to the test for over 6,400 kilometers on this trip, right from Pune to Manali to Leh to Srinagar and back to Pune. On the flat roads, the Scorpio was smooth, spacious, comfortable. We didn't feel tired at all. We didn't feel a thing even before we reached Gurgaon. But it was actually in the mountains that this beast was put to the test. The new chassis, amazing experience, no vibration at all. The anti-roll bar worked beautiful in the mountains. With all the curves that we took, there was absolutely no bobble of the car. The ABS worked amazingly well. In fact, I had a couple of times where I had to do an emergency braking with some idiots on the highway who just believe it's their God-given right to intercept. And with such little margin for error, the ABS just saved our day. And now comes the four-wheel drive. Now I've done four-wheel drive recreationally, but this time it was not recreation at all. The sand, the sludge, the rock, the slippery wet surfaces and the black ice was all real, and I did not have a chance or anyone to bail me out. But the four-wheel drive, both the high ratio and the low ratio, they worked so beautifully. There was not a single doubt in my mind, or there was not a single time that the Scorpio failed us. It is such a pleasure and a pride to be an owner of a vehicle that has not faulted you for over 6,400 kilometers. And I believe I owe it to the Mahindra design development team. A huge applaud to you guys. Amazing job done. This is the kind of vehicle that you can actually bet your life on. Kudos to you. Well, that brings us to the end of the 4-part series. Our journey from Pune to Leh to Srinagar back to Pune. 6,400 kilometers, done and dusted. Bucket list, tick mark. We hope you loved the videos. We will continue to bring you more of our travels with each episode of No U-Turn. Do leave your comments in the section below and let us know how you felt. You know what to do with the like and the subscribe buttons. So here's No U-Turn signing off, and we'll see you in the next episode.